The Indiana Pacers' run through the Eastern Conference Finals has been defined by balance and firepower, but there's one player who's emerged as the heartbeat of their offense when it matters most. Pascal Siakam, the Cameroonian forward, has not only elevated his game, he's carried Indiana in the moments that have mattered most. With the Pacers on the brink of closing out the New York Knicks in Game 6, all eyes will be on Siakam to once again take control and tilt this series in Indiana's favor. A balanced offense with one dominant force. The Pacers boast one of the most balanced offenses in the playoffs, ranking second with a 117.0 offensive rating. Every starter is a double-digit scorer, highlighting their team-first approach. But no one is shouldering the scoring load quite like Siakam, who is averaging 20.4 points per game during the playoffs. Even more telling, in the Eastern Conference Finals, he's ramped it up to a team-leading 23.6 points per game, including two monumental 30-plus point explosions that have led Indiana to crucial victories. The Breakout, Game 2's career-high performance. Game 2 was a statement game for Siakam. On the road against the Knicks, he exploded for a postseason career-high 39 points, spearheading Indiana's 114-109 victory. The first quarter was a showcase of pure dominance. Siakam came out ultra-aggressive, pouring in Indiana's first 11 points and closing the quarter with 16 points on an efficient 6 for 9 shooting. By halftime, he had already poured in 23 points on 9 for 14 shooting, marking his best half ever in the playoffs and accounting for nearly half of the Pacers' 49 points. That night, Siakam wasn't just scoring. He was setting the tone, dictating the pace, and forcing the Knicks to chase him everywhere on the floor. His ability to attack both inside and out made Indiana's offense look unstoppable. Game 4, the dual attack with Haliburton. Fast forward to Game 4, and the narrative was much the same. Siakam once again dropped 30-plus points, joined by Tyrese Haliburton, as the Pacers stormed back from adversity to claim a thrilling 130-121 win. After a quiet Game 3 start, just 2 points in the first quarter, Siakam responded with force, scoring 11 points in the first quarter of Game 4 alone, as Indiana set a series-high 43 points in that frame. The Pacers' coaching staff has already started a strategy to intentionally foul Robinson, who's been prone to foul trouble, a tactic that forces New York to shorten their rotation and keep key defenders on the bench. In Game 4, this plan was executed beautifully, and if it repeats in Game 6, Siakam's ability to draw fouls and capitalize on that chaos will be invaluable. The all-around scoring arsenal. Siakam's scoring isn't limited to the paint. He's been scorching from beyond the arc, shooting a career-best 44.9% from three-point range in these playoffs. Every one of his triples has come off assists, signaling that the Pacers can dial up plays specifically to get him open looks from deep. The stark contrast in Siakam's numbers between wins and losses paints a vivid picture of his importance. In the Pacers' 3 wins, he's averaged a staggering 28.7 points on near-perfect splits, 55% shooting from the field, 54.5% from deep, and 73.7% from the free throw line. In losses, however, he's been held to just 16 points, with his efficiency plummeting to 44.4% from the field and an abysmal 25% from 3. The Pacers' path forward. The Pacers are a team that prides itself on collective effort and ball movement. But Game 6 demands a hero, a player willing to grab the reins and carry Indiana through the crucible. Pascal Siakam, with his playoff experience, physical gifts, and proven ability to rise in big moments, is uniquely positioned to be that player. If he can replicate his dominant performances from earlier in the series, especially by attacking the paint relentlessly, exploiting foul trouble on New York's big men, and knocking down open threes, the Pacers will be well on their way to clinching the Eastern Conference Finals without the series slipping to a nerve-wracking Game 7. Final thought for Indiana fans and neutral observers alike, Game 6 promises to be a thrilling chess match. The Knicks will bring their defensive pressure and playoff grit. But if there's one factor that could tilt the scales decisively, it's Pascal Siakam. His ability to transform the narrative with a takeover performance isn't just key. It could be the difference between a Pacers celebration and a dreaded trip back to MSG.